Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming's The Walking Dead mid-season finale. How it's going to be, countdown. This is it. This is the last hour before all is unveiled. It is going to be intense and exciting. I know everybody is super hyped up. We're going to run this about 15 or 20 minutes. All week long we've been doing spoilers. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Well, not spoilers, I'm sorry. All week long we've been doing predictions. We've avoided the spoilers up to this point, and there's just been a lot of hype and a lot of good predictions and a lot of good interactions. And to be honest with you, I've appreciated all of the different insights, and we've been all over the place. I've seen a couple comments already today, and we are going to talk about this very cryptic image that AMC sent out today and what it potentially could mean. That's why I have it up on the screen. I do want your thoughts. I do want your comments. I've got a couple things that have already been mentioned, so we do want to jump into that. Not going to do a whole lot of shout outs today, but with our videos here, and I'm so pumped up. I've probably been more excited for this episode than any in a long, long time. So I know you guys are really going to enjoy all the stuff that's going on. So let me, the shout outs, we won't do those, but I will jump around and also read some of your comments. If you guys are new to our videos, this is the way it works. It's just a podcast. Anything that you say along the side is streaming. I may call on you guys. We got a lot of new faces here, as we thought would happen on mid-season finale night. So several of the new people, if you guys could do me a favor, slap the subscribe button, also hit the like button as well. We want you to keep coming back. We're doing a reaction video tonight after Talking Dead. It's going to give everybody a little bit of time to sort of take a deep breath and take everything in. Then we'll watch Talking Dead, and then at 11:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, come back tonight. We're going to do a little bit of our therapy and go through some things. So I do want to talk about this image and a couple things that have come out. You know, obviously I've heard anything today from a walker bite to their little teeth or something could happen. One thing that also could be considered is it's possible that someone's teeth get knocked out. I mean, this is look at the material in the background. You can see kind of the way the blood drips down. It's either a bite and going through there, or it is someone that might have just been completely whacked. Their teeth are out, and then the blood just dropped straight down. I know it's a little bit gross to think about that, but take a look at the drop of blood underneath the ring of teeth there. That looks like an additional, could be a lip, right? So maybe a drop of blood from the lip and then completely from the gums. Just throwing it out there. Everything that you see is not always completely obvious. It could be a bite. I know people have talked about Morgan. They've talked about Father G. That is theory that's out there. One of probably theory number 2. Theory number 3 that's out there could be the shocking event is possibly not a death at all. Perhaps a shocking event is that maybe someone has gotten bit, or maybe someone gets bitten and doesn't turn. So we're still waiting to see that happen. Is there the possibility that there could be an immunity to what's going on? So just kind of plant that seed out there as well. I'm reading through some of the different comments, and also we got a few other people jumping in here. Kill's got skills. You know what, Weird Walking Dead? I will read that if you type it. MJM999 says Simon better die tonight. Simon will not die tonight. I will confirm that that will not happen, so don't get your hopes up for that. I'm going to read through a couple of your comments. Like I said, this is going to be 10 or 15 minutes. I know everybody's just super hyped up. The group has been awesome all week long. In addition to tonight's reaction video, tomorrow night at 9:30 we will do another Walking Dead video, and then Tuesday night we will talk about the second half of the season, Wednesday night. So be prepared. Mark your calendars, 9:30 every night next week. We're going to do the same thing next week we did this week, because we've just had so much fun and all the speculation. So we'll get to start to really lay the foundation tonight for what's going to happen the rest of the season as well. The Goat says Rick has a biting habit. Maybe he's bitten another poor soul. Possibly. Maybe he's knocked someone's teeth out as well. So could be. Lyric says maybe Rick is immune. You never know. So, and you will know in about an hour and a half. Darko says, please let Carl live. Yeah. I'm just reading through a couple of the comments here. So they are happening fast and furious. So Jason says, hold me, Kills. I will. You know what? Tonight, come back and I will give you a nice big hug, Jason. It'll be your therapy session. So we'll all go through it together. Viv says, Kills, what's your personal thought on what will happen tonight? I'm reading your comments. I can't give you my personal thoughts on everything that will happen because there are some things that are known. But thank you. Your follow-up to that was that you love the channel. So I appreciate you being here. It has been a lot of fun just kind of throwing bits and pieces out there this week. I know usually we give the full spoilers, and the last 3 days of the week we don't really talk about it a whole lot. But I think this week has been, we've all kind of put on our detective hats and tried to figure out all the details we possibly can. And I will tell you that there's some people that are very close with their predictions, but there's some people that are just way, way out in left field. So you got to think about a couple things: who's filming, who's not filming, and then sort of piece together some of the possibilities. So let me get a couple more comments here, because I want to keep the hype up as long as we can. Let's see. There's so many comments going on, so just give me a second because I'm reading through some of the good comments. Walter White says Jerry might die. You don't think Jerry's going to die? Really, Walter? Come on. So many people are going the safe route with this and just saying Carl's going to die because, and once again, I do want to say, a lot of people think this because of a doctored video that was out a month ago. Don't use doctored evidence in order to base your theory. Use what you know. So Jasmine Holmes, thank you for that super chat donation. Just a couple announcements. You guys have emojis down there, but also there is a dollar symbol down below, which is a super chat. If you hit that, what happens is it makes a financial donation. If you do a super chat donation, type a question, and because what I would like to do is just stop the chat, and whatever you want to ask, we will address your comment the best that we can. So thank you, Jasmine Holmes. If you do have a question, type that, and if the moderators could just help out, and got a little tongue-tied there, sorry. If the moderators could just help out and see if she types a question, and we'll address that as well. So, and as I said before, we have a ton of people here. 400. By the time we get through this stream, there's probably going to be about 1,500 people that have popped in this room and listened to at least a portion of the chat. So all of you that are new, just want to let you know we are making a drive to 70,000 subscribers, and I know there's at least 50 people in here right now that have not subscribed, and those of you that watch the playback, if you can get us up to that next Wednesday, if we're at 70,000 subs, we will do our celebration, which is going to be a little bit of Walking Dead, but we're going to give away some shirts, we're going to give away some iTunes cards, some Google Play cards, all of the above. And you know, it's been a tremendous ride. Appreciate all of you guys helping to build this channel, and a lot of people jumping here and say they really love the channel, but this channel is all about all of you. Your thoughts, your ideas, your networking with each other is really what makes this thing kind of click. So appreciate it. All right, a couple other things that I do want to say. And I'm going to throw some tidbits out there because these are some of the questions I've been asked. We do know Red Eye Rick is thought to be in tonight's episode, and he did repeat what Sadiq said. The question I have for all of you is, he looks innocent enough. Do you really trust Sadiq? I'm just going to ask it point blank. I know Carl is very helpful, but maybe a little bit naive. Sadiq did show up. He was just kind of out there on his own for a long time. Are you sure that Sadiq's not got some other motives? That's a question I'm going to throw out there for everybody. Graydon says no. Weird Walking Dead says I trust him 99. That's a lot. That's a lot of trust. Emma McCalick says no. Jaden Jackson says no. Few people do say yes. But earlier in the week when we were talking about predictions, we did not really, we left Carol behind, and we talked about Carol a little bit, and then we brought up Ezekiel, and then we brought up, what's going to go on with Negan? Negan's going to have a little bit of wrath, right? But we kept saying that maybe Sadiq helps Carl, but is there also a possibility that Sadiq could be working for another group and could actually sabotage Carl? Maybe the honest answer is we don't know enough about Sadiq in order to trust him. We saw him looking for food. We did see Carl help him out. We saw one scene where they sort of networked and he talked about his background, but doesn't mean it's always true. Takes a lot to survive in the zombie apocalypse. And, people just kind of pop up. Is a little bit bizarre. So a couple of things with this. And I'm going to ask you right now, everybody here, point blank, and I'm going to get to as many as we can. I mean, there's going to be 500 people typing responses. So I'll try to get your comment in if I possibly can. The fabric and the blood, obviously, on the fabric. Give me your best guess right now. What is this fabric? Who does it belong to? And what happened? Because all will be revealed very soon, and when we do the reaction video tonight, it'll just be nice to see how many people kind of nailed this little bit of a mystery. No, Hippo, Negan does not make Sadiq spaghetti. So, we got somebody saying it is Negan's white shirt. We got someone saying it's Judith's blanket. Some other people are saying it's Judith's blanket. Some people are saying it's Carl's t-shirt up under maybe Carl's flannel. So, a lot of people are saying it's Judith. Got some people saying they're baby teeth. A bed sheet. I love it. I love it. Rick's shirt. I mean, we are so all over the place right now. If you guys are not having fun with this drama, like building up to it, because it is, I know it's going to be intense, but watching the show tonight is just going to be super intense because we got some people that are not even close. Buffy says Carl's t-shirt was gray. Does anyone think it may not be a bite? I'm just wondering. Angel McMillan says it's a sheet as well. Ezekiel's t-shirt. Interesting. Oh, Kendra has actually counted the amount of teeth. See, now we're getting into some real detective stuff. Jasmine Holmes says Maggie may have a miscarriage. Do you think it's something inside of Maggie biting through Maggie? Is that what you're suggesting? That we're getting like an alien type of scene? Anybody think that? It's like from the inside coming out? Well, I guess the teeth wouldn't have been developed yet inside of Maggie. Not unless it's going to be a super. Not only is it a baby, but it's a baby that already formed like a whole lot of teeth before it came out. You know what? I guess walkers can develop at their own pace. No, that's not the way it's going to go down. Somebody says it looks like a handprint. But it is certainly made to look like teeth. All right, I'm going to ask a follow-up. Could it be, does anyone think this could be anything other than teeth? Possibly something making the blood drip down a certain way. Darko says Carl and Judith shot accidentally. We just know a lot of times these clues, especially remember the bloody handprint that we saw on the wall last season? I mean, a lot of times you see these things and they're meant to look like something to sort of fool the audience. Ah, somebody says stitches maybe. Okay. I just want to get all the ideas and all the just the stress relief out there. Joanna Karpowicz says no way, it's definitely teeth. All right, one thing we do like to do is with the episodes, and what they've done is most of the titles this season have had, you've got that moment where you're looking for the title. So, how it's got to be. Who says it? We asked this a little bit earlier, but you had a chance to think about it a little bit. And I would definitely, is this a Daryl line? Is this a Negan line? Or do you think this could be someone else identifying that this is how it's got to be? What are they referring to? Did someone talk back to Negan and maybe get the bat right into the face? I'm just saying, if you were hit with Lucille and all your teeth were taken out, this is probably how you would bleed, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you'd bleed otherwise. I would think you would bleed, though, from your teeth. But it's almost perfect. Here's my question. It's a big bite, isn't it? It just looks like almost like a bite that would be at its very height. I don't know if that's the way a bite goes. Wouldn't you think a bite would be a little bit more closed down? We're going to have to pull up and compare some bite marks. This seems extreme for a bite mark to me, though. What do you guys think? Handprint with a bite mark? It's a small handprint, too. Jaden Jackson says, I just solved it. What did you solve? Jaden, I missed your previous comment. You're going to have to type it again. Pro guy, I'm just going to tell you there's some comments that the moderators won't let fly, so just watch it. That's not going to happen. Bobby, thank you so much. Appreciate you subscribing, being a part of the 999 Army. Good to have you here. A hungry walker. Angela says a bear trap. It does look like a bear trap, doesn't it? Walking Dead Theory says Negan's going to say it after the death of Judith or Daryl. That's how it's got to be. Well, he does want Rick to come out, and he wants to kill Rick in front of everybody. Now, we think Rick might not be there, and Carl is the person taking the lead. So, is Carl going to have to take one for the team? Is he going to have to play the role of Rick? And we know that Negan is not shy about Carl because he's already tried to kill him once before a tiger jumped out of nowhere and took him down. Kevin Quintana says, how are you guys seeing it? Because when you're this close to the mid-season finale, you see a lot of things. We can make this into many, many things. Thank you, Jasmine Holmes. Jasmine Holmes is killing it with the super chat tonight, so thank you so much. It could be Aaron killing Eric's zombie. I don't know that how much is going to go into the beginning before Negan knocks on the door. So what you're saying is maybe Aaron and Enid go by and they take care of that, and then possibly they go to Alexandria. It's possible. Abode Cack says Negan will bite Rick. It's a little too early for Negan and Rick to be fighting. A couple episodes down the road. And see, that's what I want to say is this event the shocking event? I think there are going to be several things tonight that are going to be shocking events. So don't just look for one instance to happen. This is going to be high drama, high intensity, a lot of chase, a lot of looking over your shoulder. So just be prepared to be on pins and needles. And shocking is not always a death. Shocking could be a helicopter. Shocking could be an immunity. Shocking could be a traitor or a betrayal. You know, we talked about Jesus earlier in the week, and we have speculated that there are spies out there. So, you know, those are all things that could constitute shocking events. Maggie Bonacorta says, we're going to need you when this is over, Kills. You know what? I'm going to be here when this is over. So, everybody, we've thrown some possibilities out there. This is kind of the countdown. I know some people have some things to do. Some people are doing Walking Dead parties. Some people are filming some stuff, picturing some stuff. Some people are cooking. A lot of people are drinking, so that's going on as well. Here is the schedule for the rest of the night, and I do want to make a couple announcements as we wind this thing down. We planted some seeds. We've heard some really good theories all throughout the week. There are a few people that are very close with what is going down, but the majority of the people, I will tell you, 90% of the theories that are out there are just completely wrong. So it's going to be a great episode. We're going to have a lot of fun with this tonight. We will be back at 11:35. So what's going to happen is we're going to watch the episode. Everybody's going to be tweeting, sending kick messages. I'm going to set up the stream. A lot of people are going to pop back in the stream all during the episode tonight. I will be back at 11:35, so you guys can kind of hang out with each other, talk a little bit, and chill, watch a little bit of Talking Dead, see some of the debriefing and everything that's going on with that. And then we'll have our therapy session at 11:35 tonight. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you back here. And as just another reminder, we will be streaming 9:30 tomorrow night, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all throughout the week. If you're brand new to this channel, if you guys can just throw a 999 in here, also hit the subscribe button. We want to get everybody back. And also, we had about 500 people in here back and forth reviving door. If you guys could all just hit the like button, get this thing over 300 likes. It will go live in about 5 to 10 minutes. Once this video goes live, leave your comments on the video as well, and I'm going to take your comments and put them in another video tomorrow on the 909 spoiler page, and people will react to your comments, your predictions. So leave your prediction in the comment section as soon as possible. That would just be awesome. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done. A lot of new people here for the first 8 weeks, and just hold tight because it's going to be a short break and we'll be right back doing it again. So I want to thank you so much to Bob Bobby, also Edward Lewis. You guys are new. Zycon, 999 Rules, the Army. Hey, you guys are awesome. Sherry, you're not new. I've seen you before. Come on now. AHS Geek, thanks for being here. And I see a few other people that are brand new. And I can't get all the shout-outs. So we're going to wind this thing down. Thank you once again, everybody. Stay tuned. There'll be another stream, 11:35. My name is Killshot, and I will talk to you all soon. Enjoy, and hold tight. It's going to be a little bit emotional. Peace.